Hello, my name is Ricardo, and today I'm going to show you the Quarkus Flow extension. It's a Quarkus extension to build code-first workflows aligned with the CNCF Workflow Specification. And I will show you a live newsletter workflow with two agents, the drafter and the critic, and a human in the loop approval step, all from this UI. So the flows, they are actually plain Java objects. Writing with the Fluent DSL. So we orchestrate agent calls, events, and branching, so you can pause for a human approval writing the app. In this case here, when I show in the screen, you can see that we're calling the draft agent, and then following by the critic agent, and after that we emit a event saying, well, we are ready for a human review. So in that case, the workflow will stop and wait for a new event called review is done, like coming from the human. So when we emit the event saying that we finished the review, a human can then interact with the system by reviewing what the agent has done, and then provide input to the workflow. If the human decides that it still needs revision and requires more to add to the newsletter, then we branch to the draft agent again, and we keep on this loop until the human is happy with the draft, with the newsletter, and then we can send that newsletter to another system. So this last task here in the workflow can be maybe a service, a Java service that you have in the CDI, or maybe you can call a REST invocation and do all those sort of things, because it's all based on the CNCF serverless workflow specification. And I invite you to take a look into that. The base, the core foundation of the engine, it's all based on the specification. It's quite thorough. You can take a look in the community here at GitHub. We have the specification, which is quite complete and have all the use cases for workflows out there, and we are adding more and more to the spec. Let's say the HOA agents and MCP as well, coming in the next 1.2.1 version. All right, let's go and take a look into the example. So I have my application here running. As you can see, the Quarkus engine already notified that we have the workflow available in our system. As you can see here as well, the flow and flow messaging extensions are installed on my system as well, and on the localhost 8080 we can try the application, right? So imagine you're a investment consulting firm and you write newsletters to your customers every week. So in this case, I'm gonna say, well, this week we are bullish because Tesla moved 4%. I will copy and paste here from my draft what I want to say to the the macro data that I will provide to the agent. I'm gonna say the friendly, the tone is friendly. Maybe medium draft could be great for this news that we have here. So what I'm providing, this is all the input that I'm providing to the draft agent. So I'm setting up a few attributes here, giving context to it, and I'm gonna go ahead and click in generate draft. What happens under the hood is that we are doing a REST call to the app, calling the workflow, and the workflow will interact with the agents via the Quarkus LangChain4j extension. And after that, after having the draft ready, I can go to my review, meaning that, so I have here in this dashboard the output from the agent. For the first agent wrote the draft, and then the second agent did a critic to what we have here. And here's the final critic reviewed draft. So I can of course add some more information to the draft. I can add a note, adjust some things that I'm not happy with. So for instance, in this case, I can say, well, please also add that Elon Musk went to Twitter to criticize, English please, the financial analysts. So the stock can go down. I don't know, something like that. So I'm adding more context to the agent, saying, okay, add this information also to the newsletter. So here we are telling our customers that Tesla is up and everything is going, it's okay, but with a new spicy, adding that maybe Elon Musk saying something on Twitter for the analysts, so the stock may react on that. So I'm gonna submit my review saying that it still needs revision. So again, we branched and we asked the agent to do the draft again, like to review the draft and add more into it. As you can see, the workflow just suspended, waiting for my review event, and after that it will come back to me again with more information and added to the draft. As you can see here, it added that Tesla is under pressure following Elon Musk criticism. So now I'm happy, and I think I'm done with the draft, and I can send that again, just finish the workflow, submitting my review, so then the workflow can resume again and send the newsletter to our customers. So what happened under the hood, as you can see here, of course I have a mock mail service. I am not gonna send email to anyone, but the newsletter is here. So you can see that the workflow was looping, calling the agents until waiting for my input, saying that the revision is okay, and I send the letter. For you nerds, you can see that we all use our domain objects through the workflow. So under the hood, we have a Jackson serialization behind the scenes, transforming our output from the agents, which is like string, into our domain objects transparently. So since I know the structure of my objects, I can just use them through all my tasks. I don't need to add some sort of chain data transformations between that, but I can. The workflow specification has the JQ technology, JQ expressions as a way to do data transformation. So if I need to transform or to manipulate data somehow, I can do it. Also, in our Java DSL, you can use Java functions to transform the data if you want. Like for instance, you receive a critical agent review and you want to transform it to another domain object, you can do it via a Java function expression. Or for instance, it may change also the output of the task here with a JQ expression or a Java function. You can also infer into the input of the task with a string JQ expression or a function expression, and so on and so forth. I'm not gonna enter into much details on that. I plan to record more videos about it. So for now, I will add to the description of this video the Quarkus Flow extension source code, our documentation that we have, and also the serverless workflow specification links, so you can understand what's happening. Also, just to wrap up, the examples the example that I just showed is here on this repository. You can try by on your own. It is all documented with all the details and how this UI works, how you can create and run on your machine. All right, so that's all for now. Thanks for watching. See you around. Thank you.